We got caught
We got
oodling over
caught.
the binder.
We got caught.
We did.
That's okay.
Yes. Good
Hello,
afternoon.
hello. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. It was nice to see her
Yeah.
last week. Yeah, it was nice to see people in the store again.
Yes, it was.
Not that people don't come in the store.
No,
they don't
but
stay that
they
long.
don't stay for 6 hours in general. So it was very nice to have
Yeah.
in-store stuff
Yes.
again.
Yes.
So we'll do that some more. I get a kick out of Gene. When he first came over, he's like, I'm going to do a class. And here we are, how many months later?
I know.
And
Still waiting for him
I'm
to
like,
put it
all
on
you
the
got to do
schedule.
is put it on the calendar. He's like, okay. Here we are again. Still not
No.
there. But he'll get there.
Or
Maybe.
not.
Or maybe he won't. I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever.
But yeah.
Whatever.
So,
Yeah. Did you do anything fun on your day off?
nope.
No, I have zero idea what day of the week it is because I was here yesterday.
It totally screws you up, right?
Yep. I woke up this morning going, okay, what day is it? It doesn't matter. I need my iPad more than one day, so.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I said it out loud yesterday while you were here. I'm like, okay, tomorrow is this and Wednesday is this. Because I was like, maybe if we say it,
I know.
then it'll,
Yes.
but
So, I mean, I knew all day today that we had this afternoon, but still,
it seemed off.
my day has just been off because I was here yesterday. It's
Yeah.
amazing how you get into a routine.
A routine and it just, your body does not want to do something different.
No. And it's not like I'm not up and doing things on Monday
You're just
anyways.
not doing them here.
I'm just not doing them. No, I'm oftentimes I'm in Ann Arbor because a lot of times I come in with Dave and do running around and stuff like that. But yeah. He was so funny. He was like, yeah, he's like, I'll be available if you want to leave early. I'm like, great. So it was like 3:00 yesterday. I'm like, yeah, you could come get me anytime now. And then after, it was like 4:30 by the time he got here. He's like, yeah, I was busy.
Well,
Yeah. Did you do any sewing this weekend?
a little.
A little.
Not much, but a little bit. I'm trying to get that really cute quilt done.
Yeah.
So I worked on some borders and not a ton.
Just plugging away.
Plugging away. I was here for a while on Saturday, and so by the time I got home and then ate dinner, it was late. So I didn't do anything on Saturday,
Yeah.
and then
Sunday goes by really quick.
it does. It went really, really quick, and so. But I did sew for a little bit. Sunday evening, but not much. What about you?
I finished I
the
started
bag.
those bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little bags. I brought them to show Tucker, but I thought, oh look, I can show. I made 2 purses. They when I make them for non-Disney, I usually use decor bond in, so they're stiffer, but they're kind of not stiff because I want them to they squish
They
on the
pack a little better and
yeah, and they squish on the rides
on
better.
the rides to.
So I have my Harry Potter one that has like a little wallet in the top part here, and it's got all kinds of Harry Potter stuff on it. And then I have my Disney one, which has Star Wars on it, and it's got my little pocket.
same
Same bag.
model of
Yep. And it's
pattern.
got, lots of pockets. Everybody needs lots of pockets.
Everybody needs lots of pockets.
Yep. So I finished those, and I feel like I'm a little rusty on my bag making skills. I was like, oh, good grief.
Took a little bit more effort than you were used to.
Yes, more brain than it
Then
felt
you
like.
had allotted for that.
So I was in that phase where this should have taken 1 hour, and I felt like it took me 3.
Understood.
Yeah.
What did you use in the bag?
So I used Easy Tea on this bag because I wanted it to be squishy, which is just our normal interfacing.
Just the regular fusible.
But normally I use Decor Bond or Deco Bond. They, depending on where you get it, there is an O, or not an O, or 2 words in one word.
That's a fusible. It almost feels like a paper.
Yeah. It's stiff. It's not
You know how
thick.
we always say.
Right.
We do like our things to be stiff.
Stiff, yes. It's thin, and it gives a lot of stability. So
So it doesn't add bulk, but
No.
gives it shape and support
support.
be what you're looking for.
Yes.
Without adding a lot of depth and whatnot to your corners and your
Yes.
and whatnot.
yes. in this bag, this is called the Emily and Ursula bag pattern. And there's a crossbody version, and then there's one with 2 handles in it. But they have you kind of mark your corners on all of your bags, and you don't sew all the way through. So I made this bag a few times. I cut the corners out. So I cut like a square out of each corner, because it's
still, even with that, has a lot of extra bulk in the corner.
Yeah, you've got pockets on pockets, and then you're adding everything to, you're building it all on a base. So I just cut all of the corners out of all of the pieces, because it makes it a lot easier to ram my sewing machine foot up in that space.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, any bag, you are dealing with
bulk.
Tons of bulk, and you start cornering, and you have the built-in wallets and the pockets and all of those things. You're going to pick up a lot more layers of fun, which hence why something like the Decobond materials, without adding any more bulk than necessary, but still giving you the shape, is a nice product.
I think this was probably the first bag and sew bag I made too, essentially, that I essentially did completely on the Luminaire. Like, I sewed a couple pieces here, but still Luminaire feet. Right. As opposed to using my other B-girl. And I did struggle a little bit with different feet. I had a game plan that I used. I sewed a lot more places with my zipper foot than I am very animated, obviously. Then
Italian today.
Then I think I did before. Okay. So, which was different.
And when you say zipper foot, which zipper foot?
I actually used the Teflon zipper foot. Okay. Which is the narrow zipper foot. It isn't the one that you can place on left or the right side.
So it doesn't shift, and it's not the one that you have the the right or left snap on.
Right.
It's fairly narrow to begin with, plus it slides.
Yes.
And doesn't get stuck.
It slides, it doesn't get stuck, and you have to move your needle position either on the left or the right side. You can't sew in center needle position, but a lot of times when you're making a bag, you're trying to sew close to something, or you have that bulk. The J foot works really nice, but our J feet have that really...
You can't go all the way to the right or all the way to the left.
You can't. And we have that really fancy knob in the back that works perfect, but it definitely
gets in the way sometimes of being able to get into
where I wanted
where
it
you
to
need
be.
to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but my zipper foot worked really well. And I became one with my mirror image buttons, so I used that a lot. I was in a groove, because I was doing both bags at the same time, so I was basically just duplicating.
What you had worked on, sure.
But I'm always surprised. I always say this, not that I don't expect my machine to perform well, but I'm always really happy when
you're like, well, that worked really well.
It works well, and it doesn't skip stitches, because if you've ever sewn anything with bulk, you know
that that's a thing.
That is really where you're going to have your, a lot of times they will power through them, but you only
when you go back and look at it, you're like, oh crap.
Yeah,
you got to jump there, and you got to skip there, and you got to loopy-do there, and
and
like that very technical term.
I like it.
The loopy-do,
but that's exactly
and
what you feel like when you're sewing, right? You're like, you say bad words and things.
Bad words are no fun.
So I appreciated the fact that there were I did sew a pocket lining upside down, so that was totally my fault.
I walked over and I'm like, what you doing? She was like, unsewing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So everybody ends up having to unsew at some point, unfortunately.
But aside from that, it all went well, together well. Like I said, it always takes a little bit longer than I thought, but I always forget how many parts are in this bag.
Yeah, that one had a lot. I was like, what are you doing now? Like
2 zippered pockets plus the zippered top. And then 2 slip pockets on the inside plus a pocket on the outside, and then
the wallet pocket.
The wallet pocket plus 2 side pockets.
That's a lot.
It's like the pocket store.
It's like the pocket store. Gotta love that pocket store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I did. I feel like I've done a lot of sewing.
Funny. PJ asked me about pockets the other day, and he didn't remember the pocket store.
He didn't remember the pocket store.
He didn't remember the pocket store. I told him the story. He was like, I was really cute, wasn't I? Yes, you were, son. You were very, very adorable. But, But yeah, so I had the Kimberbell event
You did.
Thursday here in store, and then online Thursday and Friday, and that was a lot of fun. It was a
Thursday online, Friday and Saturday on.
Thursday in store. I
Friday
said
and
that backwards,
Saturday
didn't I?
online. I think you just said Thursday twice.
I don't know what I said, and I'm sorry.
She's still.
There's a loss of I don't know. Thursday was here in store. The first class we've had in store in like what 3 whatever years.
Yeah.
And then Friday and Saturday were virtual. So I apologize. I have no idea what I said, but it was wrong, obviously. So to correct that, but it was the harvest table, and oh man, were those
so cute.
it, just absolutely beautiful designs, and the bonus designs were stunning. I mean, just great. So,
Yeah, they're always really cute designs.
they are, but you know, it's just like any time you buy or get a design pack, usually there's, you know, you like 75% of it, or sometimes it's even only 50%, but you get the design pack because of something that you like. This was every part of it, every part of the event, and every part of the bonus designs were absolutely stunning and beautiful. And I was so excited because it was probably, like I said before, one of my favorite sets of everything, because it was just the whole thing was beautifully done. And I'm not a big table decorator, but I will be having some table linens and decorate my own. They're just so pretty.
They did come out very
So,
pretty. Beth asked, did the pockets have zippers in any of them? Yes. 2 zippered pockets, one on the inside and one on the outside. The outside one
The outside's
is,
like a wallet, so it was like
well,
a
there's,
and that
yeah, so there's a zippered pocket above the wallet.
above the wallet.
And then there's the wallet, and then there is another zippered pocket on the inside right here. So
lots of zippers, and of
Yeah.
course she has her adorable zippers that she's got, and all of her special zipper pulls and little D-ring attachments and
I know.
fancy schmancy
They've-
bag making things.
they
that
have
she does.
been in like the perfect little
Gotta
case
use these
forever. And
I remember when you bought those.
I know, I was like, these are so cute.
You were
And
like,
then-
look at what I got.
Yeah.
Someday I'll have to use these. And
Yes.
the day came.
The
So
date came. That
there you
fabric
go.
was perfect for it because it had like the little
the
hat.
colors and the whole,
Yeah,
it was absolutely, oh my gosh, there has been something in my eye like all day, and it's just,
And it's not your finger.
nope. I keep adding the finger hoping to fix
It
the other
doesn't
problem,
make it
and
any
it's
better, does it?
It's, I think there's a lash that's like flipped the wrong way or something. It just, well, the lady at the doctor's office, when I took Caitlin this morning, she's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm great, thanks.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna, oh man.
Oh, Candy said that she got all of her stuff finished for Thanksgiving. So she got all of her table linens finished. Yay! So we, I would say all of the Kimberbell events that you do are successful.
Oh,
but
absolutely. But this one was just extra special for some reason. To
Yeah.
me, maybe it was just me. I don't know. But that it was, I think everybody that came to the event was very excited because the designs were just beautiful. And I know I've said it a lot. There's a bonus CD for anybody that hasn't done. There's a gift with purchase, basically, for lack of a better description of it. When you buy $100 worth of Kimberbell, you get a bonus disc of designs. And this time it was a Christmas table setting of designs to basically do everything we had just done for the autumn season for Christmas.
Yeah.
And absolutely beautiful. Just pretty, just
very
gorgeous. So I'm really excited. So, it turned out really well, and
yeah, and they were well received, and we loved that you could get extras. It was a nice way of presenting a package for them to get extra stuff and
Right.
the bonus CD. So it was a
Yep.
well thought out plan.
and those are supposed, for anybody that's listening, when I touched base with her and added to the order, because you guys ordered enough, I needed to order more. She said that those should be shipping this week. So we should hopefully see the napkins and table runners within the next week or so. And
Cool.
yeah, very excited about that. And did we close the checker cart? I don't know if we did.
No.
We probably can, though. We should do that soon.
Yes.
And we're
Yeah, we bought some linen, so if anybody wanted to create their own napkins or table runners, customers using the linen. We should have some of that in the store very soon.
Very
Once
soon.
we close out the cart, it only takes a day or so for it to get here. So that is super exciting.
Yeah. You know, it's fun shopping, but you know, we have minimums. Son of a gun.
Yes, we have minimums that we have to meet. So that was a lot of fun. So let's talk a little bit about, I know everybody that's watching isn't involved with upgrades and updates for their Luminaire and their Solaris, but we have started notifying our Luminaire customers that some of the upgrades are coming in. So we are letting you know as they're rolling into the store, and they are very slowly trickling in. But we spoke to our Baby Lock rep yesterday, and she said we probably will not expect any Baby Lock upgrades until the end of this month.
We should be getting them the end of this month.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, we are already about halfway there. So
yeah,
September's going so fast.
It is.
But
and so we just wanted to let everybody know that from 10 days now until 10 days. If you haven't already ordered or you place a deposit for your upgrade, you will still get that Visionary Stitches. So that was a book of designs and
really
inspiration.
Cute stuff in there.
Yes, so it's a bunch of embroidery designs, lots of inspiration, and a little bit of project information in there. So
yeah, absolutely.
You will still be able to get that even though you haven't taken ownership of your upgrade. Your receipt from us will show your date of purchase as the date that you put your deposit down.
Which is what's required. It has to be within that date range.
Yes. So do not worry.
No stress. We'll take care of you.
Yes, that you will not get it. We just wanted to make sure that you understood that we know, and we're sorry that it's taking so long. We have placed the order. It's just one of those things, but you will still get that, and that is a direct download. So you don't actually get a physical copy of the book. It comes in a PDF format, and you get the designs and that PDF emailed to you. So it won't be something special in your upgrade kit that you get, but you will then have to go to the Baby Lock website and register that, and you have to show them a copy of your receipt. So that's why there's a date involved.
Well, we appreciate that, Roseanne, but you know, we still wish we could change it.
Yes. We know everybody is really anxious to get the...
and we appreciate your patience, but we know that, you know, patience only can go so far.
Yeah. But it is coming, and we know everybody is super excited. What are you laughing at?
The garland.
The garland, oh.
Hopefully we won't need to open those drawers, right?
I tried to fix that, but there was no fixing it. So
You could,
Christmas?
yeah, I was gonna say the other thing you could do is, what if you just put them on the drawer facing?
Like that on the top?
Or on the actual drawer.
Yeah.
So instead of,
So like 3 separate sections.
yeah.
To move them down.
Yeah, just move the side pieces onto the drawers. We're decorating for Halloween. I say we loosely. We're watching
Tucker decorate for Halloween. She's having a good time.
Yes. So she is having a good old time doing that.
She's got some garland going right over the front of those drawers over there.
Yeah.
It's very, very cute.
Yes.
And
Definitely.
I am just mean enough I want to go open a drawer.
Oh, goodness.
I'm a big meanie. Yes, I am. Okay.
Oh.
That would totally be my fault. Just
Yes.
in case when Roseanne's next comment's going to be, that would totally be your fault.
Yes.
Yes, it would.
Yes.
So that would be the update on
Upgrades.
the update on the upgrades. So Baby Lock, by the end of the month, we will hopefully have all of those here, and we will notify you the moment they cross the threshold. We will certainly get you as soon as they get here. You will know, and we'll get you squared away and get those out to you if we're shipping, or notified so you can come and grab it if you are local. Well, you're all local, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
And if you are brother, we're working our way through the list as they walk in the door, which we are not quite halfway through the list. We're plugging our way through there.
Yeah,
so
they are definitely
they keep
trickling in.
So as one comes in, we notify a new person, and we're going through there.
Yep.
So Slowly but surely. We're going to
Slowly
get there.
but surely.
We are
Yes.
going to get there. So, new stuff or what else is going on? So, biggest news.
I'm
Sarah's taking vacation.
yeah, I was gonna say don't say leaving because I'm not leaving.
So remember when somebody else,
I know, right? Oh.
someone's no longer with us, is I believe how I said that. And everyone's like, oh my God, she's dead. I'm like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. Yep, we killed her.
Oh, yep.
Buried
You
her out
just
back.
never
No,
know.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
Sarah's taking a 2 and
2 days.
half week vacation.
2 and 2 days.
Okay, sure, we'll go with that.
Yes, I am leaving Saturday, and I will not be back until October. So the first Tuesday in October, I will be back here.
Yep.
So we will not be live. I really am trying.
You're like
Yes.
trying to smack me with that, I swear.
We won't be live for a couple weeks. So last year we were able to. I was able to pop in.
And she propped her iPad up on the top of the dashboard in her.
Yeah, and Felix nearly knocked it down on top of me. It was pretty
So,
funny.
but timing wise on Tuesdays, unfortunately, it's not really going to pan out.
No.
This time around. So we've got some planned reruns for you. Everybody likes reruns, right?
Everybody likes reruns. Yes.
Everybody likes. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
So the next couple weeks we won't be live.
So yeah, we'll have a little mini vacay, but there will still be some great information. We're going to talk a little bit again about the block of the month.
Yes, block of the month. Next.
So there's still been a lot of questions on that. So we're going to hit that one. Do we know what the other one was?
We did. We
don't know. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So there'll be some replayed, but always great information. And then I'm taking vacation in October.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to be actually at Kimberbell on Tuesday, so
That would
I
be
won't
really
be able
nice.
to go live either. So
You might be able to pop in.
I might.
Maybe she would do that. They might.
We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I don't know timing wise. I might be on the road again, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, timing wise, it's a big difference there.
There's a difference in the time, so I'm not really sure exactly how that'll play out, but we'll see.
Maybe you can when you're there, you can do a little video with Kim and say hi, and then I could play it for everybody.
Maybe I will figure out how to not screw that up this time. Probably not.
I enjoyed the hallway.
The bouncing of the phone and the oh yes, hi, as I was passing people and
Yeah, it was great
with
fun.
the floor.
It was good.
And then I looked and I was like, oh my God. I was live and did not
Come
know.
so far
Well,
in our.
I hit the stop button. I just evidently didn't hit the stop and the end button.
Well,
I don't know what I did.
maybe it was like shake to start or something. Don't do it.
Don't do that. So I was like, that doesn't look very nice.
No,
We're going to
it
move
does
on to
not.
another thing. So anyways,
Yeah.
I get to go and meet our new Kimberbell rep. And so we're going to stay in Salt Lake City Monday night. And I was like, so, hey, honey, did you know that Logan's just an hour and a half from here?
Yeah.
What do you think? Think we could drive through there? And he was like, what's in Logan? I was like, Kimberbell. So,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
and I touched base with her, and she was like, we'll be open. Tour started at 11.
Yay.
I was like, that'll work perfect.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, that would be so fun. You can,
and hopefully, I don't know if I'll get a chance to see Kim or not, but
yeah,
we'll
maybe.
see. Never know.
Yeah,
It'll depend on what's going on.
absolutely.
But,
So speaking of Kimberbell,
speaking of Kimberbell, because that's all
We-
we ever speak of.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. The infamous tape dispensers finally arrived. They are so cute. We literally have one left from our first shipment. Right. Oh, it's so cute.
So is that not adorable? I love the print
Yes.
on it. I just think that is absolutely, I'm not trying to cover up your face, so sorry.
It's fine.
I'll cover up mine instead.
You have the grab the one from our Bella box.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you there.
No, that's
that
all right. I
is,
think I was petting you for a minute.
it's all good.
So they came out with originally we got
So
these.
this was the Bella box. tape dispenser, which
Yes.
was their teal. You know, everything is teal and orange when it comes to Kimberbell. So this was the original. It's got stripes on it. It does say Kimberbell along the side there. And, you know, of course it works exactly like that one. So my brain is telling me I really don't need that one.
I know.
But it's so cute.
Yes.
I'm like, wonder if I could use another one over by that station. In
that other sewing machine,
You know,
yeah.
that other sewing machine.
So, yeah.
So I just love the print on the side.
It is really, really cute.
Of course, then they came out with the orange one, and it did have that print on it. So there was the orange one for a little while, and then there was no more orange. So now this one has been released. It just came in today. So if you haven't seen or whatnot, if you had already ordered, pre-ordered one of those, check your email. You probably got a notification in there that it's here and available, or if we are shipping it to you, we'll get that moving. But they just showed up today. So out of those initial shipments that we get, like she said,
We have one left.
one left. That one right there.
But we can order more.
Absolutely can order more and will. So because like I said,
Yeah, they're cute.
I'm thinking I'm gonna need another one. I mean,
They're
you could
very
put
cute.
any tape
In there. Yeah.
Might even have to. Uh-oh.
$22.98.
We might not have any left. Kathy's here. She's gonna buy out the shop.
$22.98.
$22.98.
All right, and
For the tape
then
dispenser. The long-awaited,
Right.
the binder.
The
So
binder.
what are you supposed to do with this? Well, whatever the heck you want is really the answer to that. What I'm planning to do, because I can't not buy one of these, it's just too cute. I'm an office supply junkie, which is my problem. Ask anybody who gives me a company credit card and I'm in charge of office supplies, how many
so you
office
can see
supplies
there's
I buy.
cute little sewing stickers
So
in
we've
there.
got dividers with the tabs, and then there's tab stickers so that you can label those as well. My thought would be, you know, in the hoop or Bella box or event, so you can sort, you know, not have just a dump of everything dumped in there.
But it
you
is
can sew in
huge.
3 inches. That is large when it comes to a binder.
Yes, it's very, very, very
So it is definitely a nice size binder. You can label the ends. So if we have more than one of those, somebody did buy more than one. I did see somebody had, you can say, you know, volume 1, volume 2, or events and so, whatever. So you can label the ends as well. And this is, I think we have 5 of our initial, and this is $34.98 for this guy. And again, that comes with the binder, tabs, and a couple sheets of stickers that are in there. So that is the new product that has just arrived from Kimberbell, and I just so darling. But then again, what from Kimberbell isn't?
Right.
So
It's
there
so
you go.
dang cute.
So from a new product perspective, that's where that is at. So we already mentioned briefly that we are going to get in a couple bolts of linen. And I feel like those, we have 2 colors. One was called natural and one was called silver. So both lighter, not really deep in color, which I like. I think that that's going to be really a nice neutral and can go with whatnot, anything. So I'm thinking they're going to be really great.
Me too.
We'll use what we have here in store to kind of like size and approximate.
Lisa can tell you the type of linen that it is.
Yeah, you don't want her to say it. It is Essex linen.
Yes.
Would you like to try?
No.
Are you sure? Take off a couple letters and use your imagination and see what she was calling it earlier today. We'll just let it go at that. So that is the linen that's coming in.
Yes.
And like within a week, again, we should have that and will be available by the yard. And we're looking at probably around $12. So right around our normal price per yard. Nothing super crazy with that.
Yep. Yeah.
And then we've got an event coming up.
We do. We have another dime event. This one is all about bags. So if you are not familiar with Sally Tomato, she has a bag pattern company. It started out writing bag patterns, and now she's kind of ventured out into, she has zippers by the yard,
some hardware,
like cork, leather type things. So she has quite a bit of stuff for bag making. But Dime has teamed up with her, And we're going to have this presentation, which will give us a lot of really fun ideas on how to use your software and your embroidery machine and to incorporate that to make a bag. So that one will be lots of fun. And of course, there'll be discounts. So if you've, and good prices on things. So if you've been looking for a magnetic hoop, and you're trying to stock up on your dime hoops, it's always a good time.
It's always a good time to buy those.
To buy at those things.
Get the best price possible and get it
Yes.
shipped to your house for free.
And that is 2 weeks from Friday, so the 23rd.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Yep.
the 23rd. And it's at noon.
Yep.
So yeah, that'll be.
Yeah, 11 Central's noon here. Yep. So.
Yep. So we have that coming up.
Yep.
And we briefly talked, next week's video will be all about our block of the month. So we still have spaces left over for our block of the month that we're doing. And
that is going to start January. So there's a couple options on that. One thing that we didn't talk about in the video, which again, you won't hear in the video because it's going to be a rerun of what we had before, is we're going to get a little bit more lax on when you have to pay in full buy and still be able to take advantage of the prepay
yes,
discount.
The prepaid discount. So if you put your $50 deposit down now,
you pay the balance by Thanksgiving,
yes,
you can still use that lower dollar amount as long as you're paid in full by Thanksgiving, instead of paying by the month next year after that. So
gives you a little more time. We realize that it's also everybody's buying their upgrades.
Everybody was just coming out with like, holy crap, that's a lot of money all at one time. So a little bit of budgeting, being able to do that. And so I thought maybe that might make it a little bit easier for everybody to make that work for you and still take advantage of the discount. And so you can still put the $50 registration fee down and then pay the remaining $225 to pay in full by Thanksgiving.
Yep. So we'll send out an email to anybody who would like to take us up on that offer. So if you already put just the $50 deposit down, we'll send out that email. In
Before
November.
we take off for Thanksgiving and just, hey, if you want to take care of this, you've got until this date to pay this invoice. Otherwise, it goes poof.
Yeah.
And we can take care of that through there. So that'll save you $50 versus taking care of it later. And still can use your Synchrony to do that if you would like. And the other, I don't remember what else I was going to say. But to answer your question, Miss Kathy, the two colors that we have on order coming in, one is called Natural and one is called Silver. And it is what appears on screen. Now, it could be different when we get it in store, which that's the downside of buying online. It looks like kind of like an ecru, off-white, creamy color, and a very light silver, pale gray color. Stab in the dark. That's what it looks like on screen. We'll see what it actually represents as when sometimes they're a little bit darker in true color.
Yeah.
But they looked fairly light on screen, so we'll see.
Yes.
But maybe we can do a serger class with it.
Yeah, that would be
Wouldn't
fun.
that be great?
And Kimberbell has a few other things coming out. So you probably have seen on their website that Kimberbell Cuties.
I'm so excited about that. So I love the first cuties. I thought that they were just the cutest darn things. And
Yes.
I've made a couple of them. One of them is up here at the store. It never got finished. Carolyn took it and put it on the wall before I ever finished it. So it's been up on the wall ever since. But I just think that they're darling. This one is done 100% in the hoop. So very excited by that because, of course, if I don't have to sew, I'm all for that, right?
Yeah.
So
it's 6 months worth of design. So January, February, March, April, May, and June designs.
So they're calling it Volume 2, Part 1, and then Part 2 they will release like after the first quarter. They'll do the second 6 months of the year, the same kind of thing. So when I was looking at it, it looks like the center square. So if you've seen the cuties before, you've got 4 corners of the square that are relative to the month. So you got snowmen, you've got and what is it? Conversation heart, candy, conversation hearts, so on and so forth. So something, oh, for crying out loud. Suspected spam. And so those are the embroidered corners, but instead of the center being quilted, traditional quilting, these are 4 squares that you're going to do quilting in the hoop. And that centerpiece, you have 3 different pattern sets to choose from this time around. So there's 3 different patterns that you can pick. And of course, changing the fabrics will change drastically how those are going to appear. And you pick what center you want, and then you decorate your side
they're very,
points
very cute.
and add borders, and it's I mean, and everything is there, including quilting patterns. If I remember, no, not including quilting.
No.
But they did say that they were going to have some quilting options available. But of course, you know, there's always, if you have clear blue tiles and things, you've got borders and things that you can use already. So, you know, not to say you shouldn't go out and buy more, because more is always fun. But, you know, nothing says that you, oh, great, now there's another one. I have to go get those.
No,
I was reading on the Kimberbellas and Fellas thing that someone was like, oh, I got this something or other, and I thought I had everything I needed, and I didn't realize that the quilting patterns weren't included. I've read that a lot of times. People think that the quilting designs are included because they're in the picture.
Yeah.
And of course they're disappointed, which I get. But that's, you know, unfortunately not how any of that is put together. And it's one of the things I like about their more generic ones is that you can put them, you know, the swirls or the loops or the
anywhere.
If you have a fairly non-specific design, you really can make use of that. It was for a bench pillow, the one that I happened to be reading, and you know, if you remember, we didn't even always quilt a bench pillow before, so you know, there's nothing that says you must quilt.
We didn't pre-quilt anything prior to like
anything
soon.
A few years ago, you know, and even the bench pillows didn't have to be quilted. So, you know, there's nothing that says you have to quilt everything.
No.
So it's just a matter of your preference and things. So, but there are certainly some options there.
Absolutely.
And
we started pulling
some
fabrics. So we'll have some kits. We figured we would do a full kit for anybody who wants to make all of them. And then we thought maybe we would do monthly kits. So
the January design, the February design. So, you know.
If you want to, maybe you want the designs, but you only want to work on February right now. So you can piecemeal it together that way. Oh,
but the instruction booklet that comes is part of the design this time instead of separate. If you looked at Cuties Volume 1 before, and it's all part of it. And there is a large section of fabric selections and a cutting guideline that tells you what you need for everything. So using that as a guide, we're putting together some fabric kits for you. I think that'll be a nice, easy way. You don't have to think too much about how that's all going to go.
And pie.
Pie. Sweet as pie.
Goodness, I'm so sorry.
Now I'm going to have to do that.
I know.
You know that, right?
Wow, I'm so sorry. Sweet as pie. We have had a little bit of a delay getting
sorry.
Some of our fabrics. We are probably still at least
a week and a half.
At least a week and a half away from having the remaining 3 fabrics that we need.
So in the past, they have cut for the bolts first and then cut for the boxed kits.
Yes.
This time around, they cut for the boxed kits first and ran out and didn't have any for crying out loud.
And didn't have enough fabric to do for the bolts.
So waiting on more off that darn boat.
Yes. Oh my God.
No.
Oh, now I can't stop.
No. Oh. So, big apologies. Again, we know it's not our fault, but that doesn't mean we can't feel bad. So, we are just waiting on those few, and as soon as they are here, we'll notify everybody that they are ready to go. So, apologies once again, and did we leave the pre-sale thing up?
I did. So, I didn't take it down.
In that aspect, if you had wanted to get in on the pre-sale bonus, which equals free designs from SNL, that...
Yeah, the initial email it said it was going to end on Labor Day.
Labor Day Yeah, so this is actually beneficial for anybody that was behind the 8 ball on that one and couldn't get right there. So we will still include
Our quilting
designs until they can be fulfilled. They are still considered pre-orders as far as we care.
Yep.
So if you are still thinking about it, and we will still include all of those quilting designs. What that means is you will have all of those quilting designs that we just talked about. You will have something for every square and every border and every whatnot.
Yeah, they will not be kimberbell designs.
They won't be kimberbells. They will be
be-
done by, I just smacked the microphone.
They will
so
be
sorry.
S and L.
S and L's. It's like, that didn't work. Yes, they will be from us. So they will be the ones that we slaved over, our sweat and tears.
Yeah. Somebody asked me what S and L stood for the other day. Sarah,
Hi, I'm Lisa.
S and L.
S.
L. I know, we're very original.
I signed an email. That's how that happened. I signed an email, SNL. Yeah, it was SNL. And
It kind of stuck.
she was like, that's really funny. You guys kind of are funny, aren't you? And I was like, hey. And there we are.
And it kind of
So
Yep.
that was many, many years ago. But
Yep. And we know that there is going to be a new kimberbell thing that it's going to be first of the year sewing machine. It's going to be like a sewing room themed. And there'll be projects. It sounds like little wall hangings.
so it looks like there's a quilt, probably wall quilt size, not like super big, but traditional, this kind of size. And then we were told there was fun projects that go with it.
Like pin cushions and things like
So
that.
sewing room themed kind of
things
things.
to decorate your sewing room.
And new fabric
New fabrics
to go along with
They're
it.
Cute.
So I'm sure y'all will be really shocked to hear that we ordered
Sight unseen
all,
already.
we haven't seen it, but we already ordered all of that fabric. So
Yes.
hopefully they'll cut the bolts first this time.
Yeah.
But it's already been ordered, and we'll let you know as soon as that pops out. We'll, as soon as there's more information, we will certainly supply it for you.
Yep.
And there
a
are
few new
some new
events
events
coming
coming up for the first of the year. There is a really cute one, something
Easter
about
spring,
spring.
yeah.
That one looked really cute. It's a
It's
wall hanging.
Like an 18-inch.
It's a good size wall hanging. It's put together kind of like the
It's like a row quilt.
it's
Yeah.
What's that thing called?
Love notes.
That's one. Love notes with the rows of the different things.
But it's
and
much smaller.
But it's smaller.
Yeah.
And
It comes with a hanger.
so it's super super cute.
Yeah.
And that one, and then there was some other.
Yeah, a new Halloween, a new kitchen one, and
Yep.
then a new
So lots of
Spark
fun things.
event.
Which
yeah.
there was a Christmas Spark event, which isn't going to be available, of course,
Yeah,
until
they're not
towards
for a
the end of
while.
the year. But 4 different ones, and they will be spread out. So we'll book those as they come, so that you guys can have some fun there. And speaking of events,
Yeah.
the North Pole is the next event that we have. That will be the last one that we have in store, booked for the year for 2022. That is scheduled for November 1st and 2nd. It's a 2-day event, which is a Tuesday, Wednesday, or November 4th and 5th, which is a Friday, Saturday. You can do that either in-store or online. The in-store seats, there's only so many available. And right now I got to change the wording and everything online because it's been only virtual up
Yeah.
until now. So we have to just change the wording and whatnot. But if you would like to do that and come in store, I would need to know because there'll be only so many seats available.
So it'll be in case that wasn't clear, the dates will remain the same, but we will do both virtual and in-store on the
At the
same
same
day
time.
at the same time. Yes.
So I will have a helper, and one of us will monitor the computer screen, and one of us will kind of wander the classroom and bounce back and forth and do whatever it is that needs to be done. And I think that will work very well, and I don't see any reason why that won't. It'll be a little bit more challenging to keep everybody together, but that's always the challenge. You guys know who you are that do your own thing in the back of the room.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So yeah, but that is coming up, and that will be available again on either in store or
Yep.
virtual. So that is available to register for on our website, and you can just put a note if you would like to be in store. Just let us know. And I'm super excited. That is so cute.
Yes.
Very, very cute. And the other thing that will be very soon available, because it's like this close to being done, which we talked about weeks ago. And
The clear blue tiles.
hey, Tucker, could you pass me the flowered clear blue tile container right there? So we had our start of how this was going to go. And then Sarah took it home and she stared at it and stared at it. And then came in and said, "Hey, Hayden, would you want to do this?" That
He
sound about
said-
right?
Yeah, I asked him if he had any ideas about how to make this work.
So this is
and he
Hayden's
had
take on it.
some great
and
ideas.
I think it's wonderful.
Yes.
So this is done. So these are all of the 6-inch, so on and so forth. So they're all done by size: the 8-inch, the 1, 2, 3, the 4, 5, 6. So they're all sorted by width, and then the tall ones are in the back, the shorter ones are in the front. And there is a handle. Everything all goes together, and
This one doesn't have.
it doesn't have. This was the
Prototype.
the prototype first one, where he was just kind of figuring it out how it all went. He is literally basically just got the binding to put on the second one, which does have some stuff to make it stiff.
Yeah.
Which was Shape Flex was what I had, Timtex, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, and that one has been quilted. You ready? With the clear blue tiles.
Shocker.
Shocker, I know. So I quilted it all the inside and the outside with the clear blue tiles, which was super fun, and that came out. So basically, weeks ago, we had shown you guys how to use the clear blue tiles, and then said, we're coming up with this pattern that will be free. It will still be free. Sorry, it took so long, because we thought it would be like that next week, and then life interfered. Upgrades started coming in. All kinds of crazy things happened, and boom, here we are weeks later, and we're still kind of there. Even Hayden, poor guy, we just keep him busy. Super, super busy. He's got bodies buried. God, I would have never found that machine.
I know. I know. That was so funny. I'm really glad
He
that
was
I
like,
asked.
Did you look under the? We're like, no.
He
that
had
was
a machine hidden in
hidden.
plain sight, literally.
Very, very hidden though. Never would have found it.
No, it was funny.
It was pretty funny. Anyways, so he's got that just about ready. So that pattern will absolutely be free. It'll be available as a download on the site, and there will be fabric kits in that color scheme available, and also in the color scheme of the second one, which is more sewing kind of. It's got sewing machine fabric. It's got tape measure fabric, and then some polka dots and some other little things. It's red, and it's still got. We kind of liked red this time around, I guess.
Yeah.
Red, but with
very
a
similar color.
olive colored
Yeah.
ish green, and really cute. So we'll do some fabric kits, which would give you everything fabric wise that you would needed to do those if you would like to go that route. Which, unfortunately, sorry guys, that part wouldn't be free. But if you would like to make one that looks like ours, it would be everything that you would need fabric wise to do that. So that is coming right up.
Somebody just sent an email asking for, I think it's Cindy asking for the prices for the 2-day event. It is up on our website.
It is. It's $175 for the 2 days.
If you're watching.
That includes the kimberbell kit, which includes the 3-tier tray and all of the materials to make all of the cute little things that we're going to put on it. And then we include your stabilizer and your threads to create those items. The only thing, if you're looking on the website or even in the pictures, there's like some evergreen stuff. That's not in there anywhere. It doesn't come with that, and we can't somehow create that. That's not in my purview. Sorry, I haven't figured that part out yet. But you could obviously go and purchase that. The lights and everything, that is part of it. And all of the little things are part of it. So all of that you see is either in the kit or we make it as part of the kit. So all of that for the $175. Somebody did ask me, and the last time I heard, the trays are not going to be available separately, but that could change because originally the napkins and table winners weren't going to be available separately for the harvest table, and then they were able to get some to sell. So
Yeah. Could
it's
depend
going to
on-
be a matter of supply, because they have to have enough for their kits to be able to serve their kits for God knows how long. So, it just,
Or maybe demand too, how many people
it's
are asking
just a
for
matter
them.
of, so the first day that we could teach that, if I remember right, was October 31st or November 1st. So, I mean, we're literally like day one, basically,
Yeah.
that you could do that. So we're definitely in the beginning. So I'm not sure where they're going to be at on being able to do that. But tiered trays are like the hot thing right now. So I don't think it would be very difficult to walk into a Home Goods, TJ Maxx, whatever, and find a tiered tray. Now, it might not look exactly like that one, but who cares? Just, decorate it.
Be very cute.
So, but anyway, so you certainly could make more items and gift those or whatnot. But I'm thinking that would look super cute on my kitchen island right when you walk in.
I have
Right there.
my tiered tray sitting right next to the coffee machine with extra coffee mugs.
Yeah? You going to try that coffee thing we talked about yesterday?
No.
I looked at my Starburst and I was like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, it's exactly what I did. Dave's
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Never mind."
You don't want to know.
Thinking about putting my Starbucks in my coffee.
Starbucks?
Yeah.
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 Starbucks. So that is an update on that file. I feel like there's something else we forgot.
We did sweetest pie. We did baby lock, tape dispenser, binder, dime event, visionary stitches. That's all I have on my list.
So Novi will be coming up shortly.
Feels like it'll be here.
It'll be here
tomorrow,
way before we know
November.
it. So Novi is coming up in November, just like always. Well, not always. Always since the last few years. We are going to be the brother dealer at the show, so we will absolutely be there. We'd love for you to come and check us out and come say hey. Sometimes it's the only way we get to meet you guys. So if you are coming, please come over and say hello. So if you're not one of our regulars that come to the shop, we'd love to meet people.
Yeah.
That will be, it's always like the weekend of the 13th. Wherever that falls in there, that's what it is, because that's my husband's birthday, and he always complains. So that's how I always know when that's going to be. And I call him, it's like, hey, you want to come help us load the truck? And he's like, happy birthday to me. I'm like, I'll take you out to dinner after. But yeah, so that will be lots of fun, and we of course will have some goodies there. We've got some plans already in motion for that. So we
As
knock
I
our heads
fall
together.
off the chair here.
We always put our heads together and come up with some fun things there. So we've got some plans for that. I am planning on doing a Scan and Cut Club in September, and I think I'm going to attempt to do the whole at the same time.
I think you'll be able to do it.
I think I'm going to give it a go. So we'll see how it works, and I'm going to do it lecture, demo, and then play. I think that's the only way that it will work. So I'll start with, hey, watch me, and then you go play, and that way it'll, I think, work.
Yeah.
So, but that will be coming up, and sooner or later you're going to get a newsletter that says that.
Yep.
So I can't believe it's already the 12th or 13th. 13th now, and we haven't gotten that done yet.
It's been crazy, and I'm gone, and so September is sort of a bust.
It's a weird month
For me.
but it is coming right up. So I am working on some fun files that will be included in that. I've got one of them, but I want to include more than one so that, hey, I don't want that one.
Yep.
It's,
Club class will start pretty regularly next month, though,
Yep.
October, and we'll start. It just,
and we'll start, October will be sewing and embroidery, and then I'll start rotating from there. And who knows, we might change things up, and maybe it won't be those specific things. Club really just means that it's going to be approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours. You can use your punch card, and it'll be some sort of technique / project something class. So we can
Yeah.
really throw in whatever we want in there, and it might be something else.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some different things, not just, at least for me, I have some plans to teach some stuff, but I don't just want it to be sewing or serger. So I think I'm going to just start, it's just going to be,
Randomness.
it's just going to be club, and it'll be fun, and it might be project based, and
Maybe it'll be something else.
right, it'll be just fun. I don't want to be in that corner anymore. I want to veer off and teach you guys some fun stuff that maybe it's a 2-month thing. You know, maybe we start it this month and we finish it next month.
So we might not do it exactly the same as
but we promise to have club
But
classes.
Club
that
classes
you
will
can use your
happen,
punch card.
and you can absolutely use your card, and they will be both virtual and
in person.
in person as an option. So,
Yep, we're gonna shake it up a little bit.
yep. So, all of that being said, is
Yes.
there anything else that you would like to add?
No, I'm gonna miss everybody for 2 weeks. I promise I'll post some fun stuff on our Facebook page. We're gonna do some Halloween stuff down there, so I'll pop in, and if I find some cool sewing related stuff, I will post it and
Very
say
cool.
hello. But yeah, I will. It's gonna feel weird to be off here for 2 weeks,
Yeah, it will.
plus away from the shop for 2 weeks. So you guys be nice to everybody that's not here. They're pulling my weight while I'm gone.
And who knows, if we have something, I can probably figure out how to do all this without you, maybe.
Yeah,
Just because I don't normally do it doesn't mean I can't figure it out.
true.
But you know, if something happens that we need to notify everybody about, we can do a random, hey, guess what's happening? And then
Yeah.
it might not be an hour long. It might be 5 minutes, but we might say, check it out. You just
Yeah.
never know.
Absolutely.
You never know.
I know. All right.
Keep you on your toes.
Keep everybody on your toes. Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Hopefully we answered some of your questions about what's coming, what just came, what you can look forward to, and we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy. Hopefully.
Happy pumpkin spice.
Happy. Right. Okay. Yeah, you happy pumpkin spice. No, thank you. Happy hot cocoa. That's coming sometime.
Coming up to fall, y'all.
Take care. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.